Go.
Hello YouTube, this is GHQ Ty. I can't speak today, apparently. But obviously you can see this is a Gear Chronicle profile with my lovely SP copy of Dram. We know what Dram does. Time Leap, shove it into Soul, call Chronojet, and then you get what you call for the Time Leap. It's good cards, and you play it because it's good cards. Next, sad. One TikTok, because you can't use this versus Vanguard. But you know why we play it. It's for the Melon combo. That's pretty much it. You know what it does. Shove it into Soul and Time Leap on a hit. 4 heal triggers, stamped. I spent so much on...
You arse.
I spent so much on True. I know, right?
Pete's here.
Right there. Right. And we've got 4 of the stamped crit. It's just a crit. 2 of the boring crit.
Just why not?
1 sheep. Sheep is obviously shove it into Soul, stand one of your hit ZTBs. Then, because we can only play 1, Urwata is your Time Leap, draw 2 effectively by shoving it back in. Don't worry, we'll actually get to something interesting in a minute. So here we've got Heart Thump Worker, which is, yeah, I know, throbbing member. It's your Chronojet crit trigger, so shove it into Soul, give Chrono 5k, and then draw a card. 1 copy of the, I'd say the new GPG, but it's not, but the Time Leap GPG, so discard a card and put it in your hand if you superior call it through Time Leap. That's why we play it, pretty much, just simples, it's just attack. 3 of the Ulurus. We know why we play Uluru. Uluru is our Uluru clone, so if there's one of you drop, you can flip up a damage that you've counterblasted, so it's nice cards. But 3 copies of the Striders. I know, we're getting to something interesting soon. It's not just complete vanilla Gear Chronicle deck. But Striders obviously search Chronojet or discard it as a 3. Last boring card, guys, I promise. Melon. We know what Melon does. GB, shove it back in deck. Yawn. Get out of grade 0, yawn.
Yeah.
But we know what Melon does, it's combos. Okay, I lied. 1 more. When you Time Leap, put something from your drop back in your deck, so it's very good cards. Here we go, Ethos Jackal. Your GB gains 4k when it attacks. We play this for combos later on with, what's it called? Pegasus. So we've got at least a grade 1 that we can use. Nothing too special, it's just attacks. We have Meshkia, because I don't like that Soul Blast. I like having Soul just in case, even though I pretty much don't play anything that requires Soul. But Meshkia is when it's time leapt, you rest draw a card and give some at 4k. Simples to the point. We jump into the grade 2s. Here's more boring stuff. History Maker, 2 copies. It's not that important. You can search it out with Time Leap. When it attacks, Counterblast and Time Leap something. It's good cards. Hey look, a grade 2 Melon upstream. Sorry guys. Sorry. I thought we'd finished with boring stuff, but apparently Gear Chronicle is just vanilla. So, you know what it does. Bounce back to deck, plus 4k and blah 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 yawn. Yeah. Delayed Blazer. I don't know what it was delayed about, but it's not really happy about it. When something is superior called, then it gains 2k. When it comes into play, you Time Leap something, so you pretty much kick off its own effect.
It was delayed by not being on TV.
Yeah, that's what it is. That is completely what it is. Adam is completely right. This is the new Shift Bullet Dragon. People don't like this card. I don't see why. End of turn, kill it, counterblast, search your deck for 2 different Chronojets, which is useful, and I'll show you why in the G Zone, because this isn't Vanilla Gear Chronicles. This is something I built for fun. So, speaking of vanillas, we have vanillas. 3 copies of vanilla, because vanilla is a good flavour.
And the snake looks awesome.
I know, right? But mainly it's so we can ride this early on and not worry about anything. Next, 3 Chronojet. We like Chronojet. Chronojet is obviously Counterblast. When someone rides it, when someone strides it, you can
return something to deck.
Yeah, rewind something, and then obviously 5k in guard restrict.
Yep.
Last for the main, Chronojet Gs. We know what Chronojet G does by now. So it gains 5k for every 2 face up in your G zone, which is very good. And when you stride over it, you call something from your hand, and then you time loop something. 2 separate effects, worth noting. Jumping straight into the G zone, 1 metallic penis, which is obviously your first stride, swing, flip something up, and time loop something. This is pretty much your allower for most things. Next, we have 2 copies of Pegasus, which is for some reason a word I can't say today because it just keeps slipping my mind. But when it's in the G zone, your ZTBs on the front gain 1k each, so it's a very nice card. But also you can rewind one of your own ZTBs. I mean, there's not many in the deck, obviously, you've seen, but if you can shove 2 back and get out 2 of a lower grade. So that'll be either 2 shift bullets or snakes, or if you send back snakes, you can get ethos jackals, etc., etc.
Or you send grade 3s back and that.
Yeah, you can get shift bullets.
So much fun.
Yeah, or snakes. Jumping further on, this is the new card, the GR for Gear Chronicles. When you play it, you can counterblast and search your deck for 2 different Chronojets. That's very important. So you go for G and the original. And when it attacks, when it hits, you can shove it back in, shove those Chronojets into the soul to stand it up again. So it's a restanding stride. Hence why we play the shift bullets, or one of the reasons we play the shift bullets, because we really like to restand. 2 Ragnarclock Dragons. Ragnarclock is your guard restrict, flip 1 up. Not too much to say here, just big power, extra crit. It's a good card. We mainly use it for groovy. We have 4 next stages, obviously counterblast 1, flip a copy up and discard 3. To shove it back to your G zone and stand your Vanguard, which is a Chronojet, because, you know, this is what we do. Next we have Gear Groovy, which is a ZTB itself, which is useful. Pretty much copy the effect of 2 by flipping a copy of itself. So it's a good card, it's very good. You can either go full ham by flipping crossover and next stage, or you can go even funny ham and, you know, normal plays by flipping up Ragnarclock and next stage just for power, so on and so forth. And you can also Soul Blast to give it additional power, which is very nice and also sets you up if you're not fully set up yet. Last but not least for this, we've got our G-Guards. So, Hetero Round Dragon, which is your... it's only 15k, but you can Soul Blast in order to send something back and they superior call the top card of the deck, which can be a benefit or a boon, depending on, obviously, what you're facing. So, be smart with it. Next, we have only the 1 copy, because Uluru is good cards. You send 2 cards back to deck, including the heal you discarded if you so choose. 20k shield, but you'll see why we only play 1 soon, because I didn't want to overload on Uluru's, even though she's good. Rapana. Send a grade 1 back to your deck, superior call grade 0, and it gains 10k shield, which means...
Grade 1 or greater?
Sorry, yes, grade 1 or greater, which means it is a... what's it called?
25k.
Yeah, 25k shield, that's the one. I really can't math today, apparently. But yes, it's very useful, and it can set you up for TikTok plus Melim if you so choose. And last but not least, 1 Arlim. By sending 2 different Chronojets to the deck from either your hand, grave, or both, it gains 15k shield, so it's a 30 shield. So obviously you can tell what we're doing here is ramping up into shields depending on what we need. And obviously if you've got too many Chronojets in hand, you can shove them back if you're about to deck out, which is really good because it can happen. But yeah, that's pretty much what this list is. So like, comment, subscribe, check out Team GHQ, check out the official Geeks headquarters, come down, visit us, and happy gaming.
I love how you got that math right.
I know, right?
Okay, bye.